say, do not speak in the hearing of fools, because they despise the wisdom of your words. But the Bossmack came to serve. Kissing babies and shaking hands, man. I'm out here doing. Look, you hear me? What the fuck I got to do out here? Making it black open. And you are now experiencing the world famous Bossmack podcast. RNS, y'all. RN motherfucking S. Oh, yes. Today is a beautiful day. I'm happy as fuck to be up in here doing this shit. Y'all niggas already know how I get down. Nothing but good game when I come around. Bossmack top soil, y'all got a lot of sound. Whoa! What's happening, man? Bossmack podcast is in full motherfucking motion, nigga. Full motherfucking motion. Feeling good like you know I should. Yes, indeed. Happy to be here. Happy to be doing this. Shout out to the chat. Hit the like button on the way up in this motherfucker. You know the Bossmack podcast is always brought to you by Bossmack Streetwear. You see I got on some Bossmack Streetwear right now. And this is some highly offensive type shit that I got on right now. Commemorating the great Fani Willis out in, in the A. You understand me? You know what I'm saying? This is a Bossmack Streetwear favorite right here. I can't hold y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a favorite. And this is a new release, the all white and black joint. You feel me? Puff. It'll be available at the end of this podcast. It'll be there for you. You know what I'm saying? Also, you get the traditional bitch relax world famous. You know what I'm saying? Put game on the shirt to make bitches want to flirt. You know what I'm talking about? And we got the PG stuff. Just in case your bitch will not let you wear some of this stuff. And I know, man. Listen, I know that your bitch might not let you wear this. And you might not be, you got kids, you know what I'm saying? So we got PG stuff on deck. And we got a sale right now. Use promo code NAGCHOMPER. Like this fucking incense right here. NAGCHOMPER. You feel me? Because that's my favorite incense. So use that. Hit the like button. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? The Bossmack is in here. You know what I'm saying? And, hey, man, I ain't gonna lie. I know we got the title of the show is the Fani Willis. Did she throw it all away for good dick? You know what I'm saying? And we can talk about more things than that. But, everybody has been talking about this. This is not new information. Everybody has been talking about it. You know what I'm saying? And I let everybody get theirs off because, the Bossmack Topsoil is always listening, trying to listen to see if motherfuckers are saying all the right things. And, I'm hearing most of the right things, but then I'm hearing some motherfuckers missing some things. So, I want to do my best to add to the discussion. Hopefully hopefully I can add. You know what I'm talking about? So, Yeah, the show is also brought to you by Dubs Organic Coffee Blends. You wanna get some Dubs Organic Coffee Blends, man. You understand me? It's in the link is in the description. I also include the link in the because I'm starting to do the what do they call them? The show notes. Is it notes? Or timestamps. I'm starting to do the timestamps for the show to make the experience easier, along with chopping it up. In the timestamps, I have included the link for Dubs Organic Coffee Blends, but you could pull up the Dubs Organic Coffee Blends at 7962 Fountain Avenue, Hollywood, California. You understand me? Around the corner from the Laugh Factory Comedy Store. You know what I'm talking about? Pull up there about 4 o'clock. You understand me? Have some libation, have some coffee with your bitch, have some conversation with your bitch, get to know your bitch. You know what I'm talking about? Then take her around the corner to the Comedy Store Laugh Factory. And if you really got heart, you get one of these shirts, man. You know what I'm talking about? And when you walk in, I guarantee you, man, you'll be the man of the hour, too sweet to be sour. You know what I'm talking about? Bossmack, extra relevant for y'all niggas, man. Also, if you need some game because you struggling with your bitch out there, holla at the Bossmack Topsoil, man. I got the reasonable race that's great. You want to holla at the Bossmack Topsoil, like, while he's here to be hollered at. Because tomorrow is not promised. And I know that sounds morbid, but I'm being very matter of fact like. You understand me? Because anything can happen. But you want to take your opportunity to holler at the Bossmack. So you can say you hollered at the Bossmack, especially if you need some game because you're struggling with your bitch out there. I do not deliver cookie cutter game. I listen to niggas' motherfucking issues. I do not rebuke you harshly for doing extraordinary sucker shit, but I will always have the prescription to get you up out the bullshit, put you back in the top position, boss. Holla at the Bossmack Topsoil, man. You feel me? Yeah. You know, this is a beautiful time in America, man, right now, where, where we get to witness, this shit that's happening down there in Atlanta with Fani Willis and Nate. You know what I'm saying? Nathan. I forgot his name and shit. But anyway, yeah, man, it's a beautiful thing, man. Shout out to the chat. Oh, shit. Shout out to the chat, Joe Blast. I appreciate that $5. Cultivator Cab. Stain Majestic, I appreciate that. Jigga 1017 in there. Get the likes up. What's happening, man? Yeah, man. Man, it's an amazing situation, man. I'm happy. I feel like the person I'm most happy for in all of this shit, man. I know this is gonna sound like some sideways shit, but the person I'm really happy for is Young Thug, man, because he really, right now, if it wasn't no light at the end of the tunnel, there is now a glimmer of light. There's like a speck of light at the end of the tunnel. It's a speck of light. It's a speck of light. is shining on them. You know what I'm saying? Fani Willis. You understand me? I have to go through some of this, man. I had to go through some of this. I took the 10 most heated moments. Man, and I'm gonna go through some shit, man, and just try to, you know, just try to see what I can see. Now, I will say, you know, in the opening discussion, what can we learn from this? What's the lesson to be learned from this whole shit right here? You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, you know, for game purposes, for the youngins, for niggas, I feel like the lesson has to be learned that, you know, if, you know, a bitch can like you, you understand me, and you could derive benefit from a bitch, you understand me, and when you're in struggle, dire need, but you reserve the right to not fuck, right? So I feel like all of this is about fucking, right? And it's about the good dick, you feel me? But if Nathan would have had reserved the dick and held back, he would have avoided great calamity. He would have been able to maintain and live through this.
I want to be here, so I'm not a hostile witness. I very much want to be here.
Isn't it true that you met Mr. Wade October 2019 at a judges conference?
He hasn't gotten to the point where Ms. Willis should be treated also in this situation.
I think we have.
I very much want to be here, so I'm not a hostile witness. I very much want to be here.
Not so much that you're hostile, Ms. Willis, it'd be an adverse witness. Your interests are opposed to Ms. Merchant's.
Ms. Merchant's interests are contrary to democracy, Your Honor, not to mine.
A Fulton County district attorney in charge of criminally prosecuting former President Donald Trump for interference in the 2020 election shockingly took the stand during a hearing in the case. Fani Willis had sought to avoid testifying about the allegation she was in a romantic relationship with the special prosecutor she assigned to the Trump case. But
I also want to say that this nigga right here, Nathan Wade, man, you know, I don't know if the chat knew this about the Bossmack Topsoil. Hit the like button. The Bossmack Topsoil is a member of the Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated. You know what I'm saying? But I don't be wearing a lot of paraphernalia and stuff like that all the time. But you know, I'm a member of the Omega, and this guy is a member of the Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated. I reached out to my Sans. You feel me? Because I was like, I'm finna talk bad about the bruhs because I feel like this is sucker shit. You know, cause see, like when I think about Nathan right here, when I think about this nigga, I'm thinking like, okay, a bitch like me, right? A bitch like me, you know, she wants some dick, right? And she gotta play for me. She like, okay, I'm finna indict Donald Trump. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I could put a few $100,000 in your pocket, right? Now, you know, it just seemed like to me the height of game, the highest level of game. I mean, he say he didn't start fucking until after he started working for a bitch. I don't know how that went. But if he didn't fuck, none of this will be, nothing bad will be happening if he did not fuck. If he didn't fuck. If you already got the job, if you get the job, and then the bitch pressing the line about dick, you could be like, bitch, we prosecuting the #1 white boy in the world. We can't be fucking. We can't be fucking. He gonna find out. How could they not think that Donald wouldn't find out that they was fucking? Okay, let's go through this shit. I'm just...
In an about face, she stormed into the courtroom and she insisted that she testify.
Please, give me the time period that we're
Mr.
talking
Wade
about.
visits you at the place you laid your head.
When?
Has he ever visited you at the place you laid your head?
So let's be clear, because you lied in this, let me tell you which one you lied in. Right here? I think you lied right here. No. This is the truth.
Judge,
and
this
it is a lie. It is a lie.
Ms. Willis? Mr. Sena, thank you. We're going to take 5
Look at
minutes.
that bitch.
The Fulton County District Attorney made headlines when she brought RICO charges against
Look
the
at that
former
bitch.
president and more than a dozen of his campaign staff. In an extraordinary
Look at that
moment,
bitch.
Willis marched into the Atlanta
how that
courtroom
bitch
while
came in
attorneys
there.
were arguing over whether she should be forced to testify. As she approached the prosecutor's table in court, she looked before the judge, and as the entire gallery
Yeah, bitch.
watched, she uttered 4 simple words: "I'm ready to go."
Hey, bitch. Look at that bitch.
I would
Come
ask,
strong.
I need 3 documents in front of me, and they're the 3 filings of Ms. Merchant.
Look at the bitch coming in trying to. Look at the bitch coming in trying to give orders. The bitch just coming in giving orders, trying to have some power. Bitch. Look at the bitch. She disturbed. She threw it all away for good dick. Look at that. This is because of fucking.
Does anyone have the 3 filings of Ms. Merchant? Does the court have the 3 filings of Ms. Merchant?
When you say the filings, you mean like the pleadings?
The pleadings, yes, Your Honor.
Okay. I think we could locate those for you in the supplemental.
We got you, bitch.
I want the one filed on January the 8th, the one filed immediately after we filed ours, and the final one.
Okay, y'all take care of this
Get
bitch.
them. I can make a copy.
Let's hurry up and
think we
get
have
this
one.
bitch. This bitch
You know, the
coming
only
in
copy I
here.
have is going to have my notes on it. So if we don't have a clean copy,
Have a 5-minute break, Your Honor.
let's
I'll get
take
the
5.
documents.
Look at this
All
bitch.
right.
I'll sit here and wait for him.
Look at that bitch. This is all because of dick. We in here because of fucking. Huh? Look.
Defense attorneys asked Willis to clear up the timeline of when she hired Wade, as they argue Willis hired him after the two were involved in a romantic relationship.
Let's start back in 2019. So you and Mr. Wade met in October 2019 at a conference?
That is correct. And I think in one of your motions, you tried to implicate I slept with him at that conference, which I find to be extremely offensive. I stayed at that conference. Mr. Wade was my teacher.
Why is it offensive if you fucking him though? You how's it extremely offensive if a bitch is fucking him?
I did not meet him when he taught the class. I was standing outside talking to Lisa Reeves, who is a judge. Me and her were just having a conversation. Mr. Wade walks up. I think they hug each other. They have some brief conversation. She introduces us.
But Robin Yurdy, Willis's old college friend, told the court earlier the romantic relationship began in October of 2019. Willis previously lived in Yurdy's condo prior to their fallout, and the defense hammered her on whether Wade visited the condo prior to the election interference case. But Willis fired back, asserting the defense accusations were all lies.
How often did Mr. Wade visit you at a place where you were living between 2019 and 2021?
So you want to start with the lie that he lived with me in South Fulton in 2019, a home he's never been to? That's one lie you told in your document.
Judge, I didn't ask her about that.
Ms. Merchant, I want you to ask a very precise question. I think she's saying and answering that he did not live with her. So why don't we break that up into smaller parts?
And I didn't ask about living.
But you put in your, while we're talking about professionalism, she put in 3 different documents he lived with me.
Full opportunity to respond.
She slamming shit. She's slamming shit.
In 2019.
That bitch hot.
I've never been to South Fulton. In 2019, I lived in South Fulton. He has never been to my residence in 2019, ever, not once.
In 2019, he's never been to your residence, any place.
I lived in my home in South Fulton before I started getting the
Look at that body language, bitch.
that were here, a house I paid for with my own sweat and tears. I'm no longer able to live there. But in 2019, I did. And in the 2 months of 2019 that I knew Mr. Wade, 3 months, the beginning of October, all of November, and all of December, Mr. Wade never came to my house in South Fulton. Let me help you out. I lived there in 2020. He never came to my house in 2020, let alone live with me, as you put falsely in these documents. In the first 3 months of 2021, when I could still enjoy my home, Mr. Wade never came to South Fulton, and it is certainly a lie that he lived with me.
Then it came time to question Willis about the vacations the two took together and who paid for the trips.
Talk about, you said that sometimes you paid Miss Yurdy cash. When you went on vacation with Mr. Wade, let's just go one by one. Let's start with the first one. What's the first time you went on vacation with Mr. Wade?
I think the first time we went on vacation was around April of 22, and it's a vacation is a stretch, but I'm trying to be comprehensive. I recall April of 22. His birthday is March the 18th, so that would have been his 49th birthday. I took him to like Tennessee for the day. I think we went to a museum. I think we might have stayed the night. I'm not sure, but I mean, Tennessee's kind of hard to call a vacation, but I just am trying to be inclusive. And it, like I said, I know it wasn't more than a day.
You didn't spend the night?
I think that we did. That's what I'm telling you. I think that there's a possibility that we stayed that night in April of 22.
Who paid for the hotel?
I think I did. It was his birthday.
When did you start dating?
When I started dating Mr. Wade, it was right around then.
April 2020?
22, yes.
2022.
It was around then. I don't know, like, it's not like when you're in grade school and you send a little letter and it says, will you be my girlfriend, and you check it. I don't know the day that we started seeing each other, but it was early 22 is my recollection.
Okay, early 22. And you all went to Florida on vacation as well?
I don't recall going to Florida on vacation with him.
You never went to Florida with Mr. Wade?
When we went to get on the cruise ship, we went to Miami.
Okay, that's the only time that you went to Florida with him?
I think we went to Miami and spent the night. That's my recollection.
Okay.
I think we spent one night so that we wouldn't miss the ship. That's my recollection of our
Who paid for that hotel?
In Miami? I don't remember that.
And how'd you get to Miami?
We would have flown. And we've done that, so that I'm clear, we've done that twice. I think one time we stayed, and I honestly can't tell you, did we stay
This
when the
bitch
ship
doing
left,
trips
or
though.
did we stay when the ship came back? I also can't tell you, so there's 2 cruises out of Miami. There's one that's in that October time period.
How many cruises with a bitch?
There was another that was a New Year's Eve trip. I know I paid for the New Year's Eve trip because the tickets were $697 each, and I thought this is ridiculous that the tickets are $700 to go to Miami. But
700 a pop. She like that dick on the boat though, like she like that dick on the boat. You know what I'm saying? She like that dick on the boat.
When you travel during New Year's Eve, you know, they get you.
So let's just back up and talk about the first time that you went to.
How could you be going after Donald Trump and you getting dick on the boat? How can you be going after Donald Trump and you getting dick on the boat?
Florida with Mr. Wade. That was the time that you said you stayed in Miami at the hotel the first night?
That's the time I told you I am not sure. So I'm not sure of two things. So I want to make sure that my testimony is clear. I'm not sure if we stayed in Miami on the October trip. I'm not sure if we stayed in Miami on the December trip. I just can't remember that. And I also don't remember, so that the record is clear, I don't remember if the necessity was as we got on the ship or we got off the ship. But I do remember there was a night spent in Miami because either whatever. I don't remember. But I think...
How many bitch? I mean, do you really bust down back-to-back cruises with a bitch? That cruise shit, bro, like, I mean, you know, I know motherfuckers out there do what they do, but man, back-to-back cruises with a bitch, we doing back-to-back dick on the boat.
I think that there was a night spent in Miami.
That cruise is the one that you took in October, right?
Ma'am, if you have something to refresh my recollection, I'm intentionally trying to not be difficult with you, but I don't want to make up something.
Right.
I know that on one of those two trips, we stayed in Miami. I am not sure right now. You're asking me about...
Oh, I'm sorry, you misunderstood. I was not asking you which night you stayed in Miami. I'm asking if you took a cruise in October 2022 with Mr. Wade.
Yes, and his mom.
And his mother. That's what I was asking.
Yes.
Is that the first time you met his mother?
Yes.
It was on that cruise. And that was Royal Caribbean, I believe?
I honestly don't remember what ship. I know.
Bitch, you should know what cruise you was on, bet.
But he paid for the flight and the cruise on Royal Caribbean that time.
So yes, he paid. He is the original one that does it. He has something called... Mr. Wade is a world traveler. I'm not as versed as him. He's been to 6 of the 7 continents.
With different bitches.
He has both a personal travel agent and he also has a cruise travel agent. I don't know anything about either of those kind of travel agents. So he is the one that would book the travel, but we need to be clear when we're talking about just because he booked it doesn't mean, like, I don't consider him having taken me anyplace. Let me just be honest. The only one that's ever taken somebody someplace is for his 50th birthday. I consider that I took him to Belize. And I took him to Belize because, you know, I don't want to discuss his personal
That's
business.
the third cruise with a
He's still
bitch.
here with us. And I did 50 big. Very big.
When it
She
came to how
did
Willis
50
reimbursed Wade
big.
for the trips together, she responded she always kept cash on her, thanks to a tip she pointed out that she got from her father.
And then after that cruise, you all flew to Aruba and spent a couple days in
Aruba.
Right. And his mother was not happy
He
that we left her
initially
behind.
paid for that. He initially paid for that.
For Aruba, yes, ma'am.
So let's talk about both of those. I know he initially paid for it. Did you pay him back?
For the cruise and for Aruba, yeah, I gave him his money before we ever went on that trip.
You gave him cash before you ever went on the trip? Mm-hmm. Okay. And so when you got cash to pay him back on these trips, would you go to the ATM?
No, lady.
You would not go to the ATM?
No.
Okay. So Fulton County pays you direct deposit, I assume?
Yes, Fulton County and the state of Georgia both pay me direct deposits.
Okay. So the cash that you would pay him, you wouldn't get it out of the bank?
I have money in my house.
You have money in your house. So it was just...
I have money in my house.
When you meet my father, he's going to tell you as a woman, you should always have, which I don't have, so let's don't tell him that. You should have at least 6 months in cash at your house at all times. Now, I don't know why this old black man feels like that, but he does. When we were growing up, my daddy had 3 safes in the house. So my father's bought me a lockbox, and I always keep cash in the house. Now, I don't do it to the degree that my father would do it, so he would probably be ashamed with me, but I always have cash at the house. That has been, I don't know, all my life. If you're a woman and you go on a date with a man, you better have $200 in your pocket, so if that man acts up, you can go where you want to go. So I keep cash in my house, And I don't keep cash as good in my purse like I used to. 'Cause I don't go on many dates, but when you go on a date, you should have cash in your pocket.
You've never given Mr. Wade money through Cash App.
No,
The only money you've ever given him outside of a contract is cash.
I didn't give him money in a contract, so that was cute, but I didn't give him money outside in a contract. What happened? No, we're gonna answer it since you said it. He worked more hours than he was paid, and the county paid him for the work that he did. So don't be cute with me and then think that you're not gonna get an answer.
And I will ask you about the contract in a minute. I asked you about cash. Did you ever pay him anything? And I'm trying to qualify my questions. I'm not talking about the contract with Fulton County that was paid. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about outside of that. Did you ever pay him anything other than cash?
I've only given cash a few times in the course of what we're talking about.
So you've
if
never
we
used
would
your
go to
credit card?
dinner,
Let her finish her answer.
if we would go to dinner, I wouldn't give him cash because he paid for dinner or I paid for dinner. I've given him cash only a few times in life, probably 4.
Okay.
Probably the most money I've ever handed him is $2,500. The least amount of money I've handed him, probably between $500 and $1,000.
Hey, anything over $600 that's like taxable income. You can't do that. You feel me? Like I'm just saying, like that's what I thought. Like, hit the like button. All because of some good dick. The Bossmack is off the Fiji water
Throughout her
right
testimony,
now.
Willis maintained she was not the one on trial.
So your office objected to us getting Delta record
Wait a minute.
for flights that you may have taken with Mr. Wade.
And well, no, look. I object to you getting records. You've been intrusive into people's personal lives. You're confused. You think I'm on trial. These people are on trial for trying to steal an election in 2020. I'm not on trial, no matter how hard you try to put me on trial.
So my question was,
Woo!
do you have any
I
problem?
object to getting any personal records of mine.
We're not dealing with privilege through a witness.
And I'm not, no, I'm not dealing with privilege. What we had offered to
hot.
put them in camera for the court to review, and I just want to know if she has any
That's not
problem.
something you deal with a witness.
Willis said she and Wade's relationship ended, but the two remain friends and professional colleagues.
When did your personal relationship with Mr. Wade end?
Our personal relationship ended in this year. So let's be very clear so that we don't mix words. I don't mix words in here. Mr. Wade is my friend right now. Mr. Wade, I would say, has been my friend since 2020. I think he started out as like a mentor and a professional colleague. He became my friend and somebody that I really respected. I feel very indebted to Mr. Wade for taking on the task of this job. And he is certainly my friend and one of the people that I respect the most. So if you ask about a personal relationship, I consider myself to have a personal relationship right now, Mr. Wade. I consider myself to have a personal relationship with Anna Cross. I consider myself to have a personal relationship with Mr. Abadi. I consider myself
didn't
to have
ask
a
you all that
personal
shit right there,
relationship
bitch.
with Andrew Evans.
Okay, let me just
And so
clarify that.
I have
Bitch,
a personal
focus.
relationship with him as we speak right now.
A romantic
I don't think
rela-
that's what you're asking. I think that's what
Romantic
you're asking.
relationship. When did your romantic relationship with Mr. Wade end?
Bitch, be clear, bitch.
Me and Mr. Wade, we are good friends.
Bitch, what the fuck, bitch?
My respect for him has grown over
Bitch,
the
where
past.
bitch? Answer the question,
We
bitch.
are very good friends. I think, but for these attacks, it would have been a friendship that, as life goes, you would have stopped having. I think that you have cemented that we'll be friends to the day we die.
Bitch, that ain't what we asked you, bitch.
I can handle this, Seda. Let's have it.
She asked about a personal relationship.
Bitch, no.
Romantic relationship ended.
When did it end, bitch?
It's sometime in, I'd say late summer of 2023. So I don't believe me and, what you're really asking about. This is the salaciousness of all of this, right?
No, I'm just asking
when
about
you're
your
re-
romantic
So-
relationship. When you stopped dating. Asking.
I think that me and Mr. Wade,
Dude,
he's
bitch.
a man. He probably would say June or July. I would say we had a tough conversation in August. So that men in relationships at the end of physical intimacy, women in relationships when that tough conversation takes place.
Willis testified she never disclosed her relationship with the
Look
Fulton
at
County
that
Board
bitch.
of Commissioners or anyone within Fulton County. She spent hours on the stand and throughout maintained that she did nothing wrong.
This
The
bitch.
stakes are high for the Fulton County District Attorney. If she's disqualified from the Trump election interference case, they would have to find a new attorney to take over the charges against the former president and 14 others, or drop the case altogether. Reporting for Law and Crime,
They're gonna have to drop the case. They're gonna have to drop the case. And see, then this shit right here, man. Then this shit right here, this Tariq Nasheed, man, what he had to say about it a bit.
Have you guys been watching the Fani Willis hearings? The Fani Willis hearings are very interesting. Boy, they're going after Fani. The right wingers are going in hard body, man. They're going in hard. Now, Fani Willis, for those who don't know, she's the prosecutor, the DA down there in Atlanta. So they brought her in, and again, I've talked about Fani Willis before. They brought her in to be the Negro whisperer, to offer protection to the race soldiers after they offed our brother down there. They offed the brother, and then they brought Fani in there. The police unions were funding her, and I said, man, it's a bad look to let her get in office. It's going to be a cluster flop. Don't let her get in office. This was years ago. I said, that woman, they're going to bring her in there, and she's going to deliberately bundle that case. There was another brother, Paul Howard, who was down to put charges on the race soldier. I was very supportive of Paul. I was hoping Paul would win. But they put Fannie the Mammy up there. And just like clockwork, she ended up botching the charges with the guy, the race soldier who shot the brother. The case got just tossed. It went to hell. And that was her job, to botch that whole case. And then she turned around and started throwing them RICO charges on rappers. And so, yeah, she was doing the bidding of the dominant society. She was their front person. You know, they needed a melanated face to be the front person. So she was doing her job proudly.
Tariq Nasheed with the other level of game on this. Hey, man, you know, the way I see it, see now, Donald for sure is good. Donald is good. Donald is good. Y'all know Donald is good, man. Donald is good. How could a bitch go after Donald? Can we really tap into this? Like, I'm just, you know, I'm just really fascinated by this nigga. I'm fascinated.
So the affidavit that you submitted, you showed on it, you submitted one record that showed that Ms. Willis had paid a couple $100s for one flight, correct?
Say again?
The affidavit that you submitted to this court showed that Ms. Willis had paid for one flight several $100s. Is that
Now, this nigga right here, man.
correct?
No, ma'am. I think that. Are you drawing a distinction for her paying for a flight or for her actually booking a flight?
Wait a minute. Let me pull up this shit where he let me see.
On trial, no matter how hard you try to put requests to start a romantic relationship be dismissed.
Hour ago, and I would say if there was one, but the DA actually reimbursed him in a criminal case get questioned under oath by the defendant's attorneys. But it was clear long ago the election interference case against Donald Trump and 14 others is no typical prosecution.
I want to say, because my marriage was irretrievably broken, I was free to have a relationship.
Nathan Wade testified his marriage was irretrievably broken in 2015, but he and his wife decided to stay together until their children were out of school.
When did your romantic relationship with Miss Willis begin?
2022.
When in 2022?
Early 2022.
That would have been after he was hired by Willis to manage the racketeering case against Donald Trump and others. Wade said the two didn't travel together before then, and they roughly split vacation expenses, with Willis paying him back in cash.
You don't have a single solitary deposit slip to corroborate or support any of your allegations that you were paid by Mrs. Willis in cash, do you?
No, sir.
Not a single solitary one.
Not a one.
Defense attorneys argue Willis only hired Wade, paying him more than $650,000 so far, so she could get a financial benefit from all those trips. They also challenged his timeline, calling Robin Yeardy, a former DA office staffer who called herself a good friend of Willis. Yeardy resigned in lieu of being fired in 2022. She said she saw Willis and Wade kissing and hugging as far back as 2019. Trump attorney Steve Sadow pressed her for more.
Are you certain that Ms. Willis told you about the romantic relationship with Mr. Wade prior to November 1st of 2021?
Yes.
Every witness was reluctant to testify, including Wade's former law partner, Terrence Bradley.
I was advised by the bar that Rule 1.6 of confidentiality applies and that I cannot reveal anything that I saw or learned. I am here because I also have a law license, and I'm not trying to lose that.
All because of some dick. He could have easily. See, Nate just Nathan, and he my frat brother. He's my frat brother. Nathan is my frat brother. See, Nate. See, if Nate had the leadership position in what they was doing, this wouldn't be happening to him, man. Like, there's no way he could get out of it now. It's he followed the bitch. He should not have fucked. He would have won. He could have got away with this. He could have did the job, you know, and kept the money. What's gonna happen now? Nathan. Hit the like button on the web in this motherfucker. What can we learn from this? Man, like, when you hear a bitch's plans, you gotta be like, I mean, I don't know what, the only option he had when he heard the bitch's plans, when he heard her plans, when she was like, I'm finna go after Donald Trump for racketeering. I'm finna go after him for racketeering. I'm finna do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna do it. All he could say is, okay, hire me. And then she hire him, right? And then she like, I want some dick now. And he could easily be like, look, there's no way that we could fuck and Donald not find out. You gotta believe Donald's gonna find out, and we're gonna lose the case and everything. We can't fuck until after we win. And when after we win, we can hook up and fuck. He could have said that. But I wonder if he was thirsty. I wonder if he was like, fuck it, I want my dick sucked. Fuck it, I wanna fuck on the boat. I wanna go on a cruise and fuck on the boat. Fuck it. Even though we going after the number one most dangerous white boy in America, even though we going after. Have y'all ever heard that? Y'all ever heard that quote from Omar? Y'all don't watch The Wire. Don't nobody watch The Wire. Hit the like button on the way up in this motherfucker. Hopefully, Young Thug will be the one who benefits from this, man. Young Thug will benefit from this, and hopefully things will be better. It's fucked up, man. Another nigga in the nose. All right, I wanna talk about I don't know if y'all seen this, but the Bob Marley movie. The Bossmack went and seen the Bob Marley movie. And, you know, hey, man, I appreciated the Bob Marley movie. You know what I'm saying? I appreciated it. You know, I highly advise motherfuckers to go check it out. I think niggas should go see it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be like a little spoiler thing. You know, I'm gonna call this the like Rita Marley homage movie. This is the Rita Marley homage. In this movie, you get to see how important Rita Marley was as like the boss bitch running the operation, the boss, the inspiration, the foundation. You know what I'm saying? They make her look real good in this. The other side bitches don't really get no action. The other bitches don't get no action. The other baby mamas don't get no action, no playing time. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, it's pretty cool. You know, it's cool. Take your bitch to go see it. You know, have some popcorn and shit. You know what I'm saying? And support the Bob Marley thing. You know what I mean? And give you a good little look. You know what I'm saying? But it's the Rita Marley homage. It's the Rita Marley. It's the Rita Marley homage. You know what I'm saying? And you know, they don't let Peter Tosh, none of them get no action. None of them other motherfuckers. It's good though, you know. I had I think I had like a little emotional moment in there. You know what I'm saying? You know, little emotional moments in there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I saw the movie, man. I saw it. I went and got some popcorn. You know what I'm saying? I went and got some popcorn and sat up in there. Shout out to the chat, Yancey Hammond Jr. Yeah, man, I got some popcorn, sat up in there. Hit the like button on the way up in this motherfucker. Show me some love. Let the Bossmack know where you tapping in for. Let the Bossmack know where you tapping in from. Let the Bossmack know where you tapping in from. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that shit was good. You know, so, you know, yeah. Another nigga in the news. Some shit came across the table. Niggas wanted me to speak on it. Deontay Wilder supposedly fucking all his brother's bitches. You know what I'm saying? And writing manifesto. Writing a manifesto for us. I'll flow and glow a little bit. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah. It all makes sense now. All them years God had me wait just to see the clear of a dark picture behind my back for 7 years my supposed to be brother has put me through. Sick, evil, disloyalty. All this wicked treatment, all because he been fucking my ex-girl and still fucking my ex-bitter hoes behind my back when I already red-handedly caught him and let him slide with 2 of them. But then this whole time behind my back, he's still been doing the same thing. But this time behind my back with my girl of 3+ years, and intentionally the whole time, 7 years, envious jealousy holding me back. In his damaged relationship, careers, and opportunities, trying to destroy my life all because of his wrongdoing, his disloyalty, his sick, personal, wicked actions that's done to me behind my back. It makes sense now why you never stood on your promises and words at the start of my boxing career and never came to the gym to help me. Because you started fucking with her, too, behind my back after I introduced her to you at your house while you already had one of my old ex-hoes I was cool on in your room. And let you have that boy. It makes sense now why she said, fuck my career. Cause y'all been behind my back messing around, plotting and sabotaging on how to fuck my career. It makes sense now. Yeah, man. Deontay Wilder, ruthless. Fucking his brother's bitch. Fucked up, man. It's hard. The world is cold and fucked up, man. And niggas take your bitch when they already got bitches. Niggas already have 50 bitches and take your one bitch. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's in the Bible. King Solomon did the same shit to a motherfucker named Uriah, one of his soldiers. Was it King Solomon? No, David. King David did it, my bad. King David did it to one of his soldiers and had him killed and took his bitch and had a baby with her. And I believe that was King Solomon, so it kind of turned out good there, didn't it? Boy, I tell you, man, listen, man, I don't know, man. It's always great. You know what? I'm going to say this. See, now a lot of niggas will be like, Bossmack, hey man, big dog win, right? Big dog win, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Big dog win. You know what I'm saying? Big dog win. You know. Big dog win. But I want to show this right here, man. See this right here. See, this is him and his brother right here. You see what I'm saying? You know. And you see how he's looking in the presence of his brother. See, no matter what, he's looking, he looks, you know what I'm saying? less masculine than his brother. You know what I'm saying? So all bitches coming around that is gonna be affected by that. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I will say this about Deontay Wilder. I feel like all of this excessive of taking your man's bitches, you know what I'm saying? That's a very dark thing, man. I fuck with, I believe, I prescribe to Machiavelli. You know what I'm saying? You know, you cannot touch none of your people's bitches, man. No man can handle you touching his bitches, man. Niggas will tolerate all types of other shit, but they cannot live and you taking they bitches, man. You gotta, when your peoples is working with you, under you, around you, man, you gotta leave they bitches alone, man. You gotta find a way to leave they bitches alone and have mercy on niggas. You know what I'm saying? You know, but that's some dark shit though. Like and I believe that's why Deontay did not have success, especially against the gypsy motherfucker, man. See, the gypsy motherfucker was into God. I really remember that. I remember him standing strong and firm. He was like, hey man, I believe in God. I feel strong. I'm disciplined out here. See, he probably knew all this faulty shit about Deontay. See, I'm gonna tell you, man, if I was fighting Deontay and I knew, if I had that information, I knew he was like a devious motherfucker going out his way to fuck niggas, bitches, even lesser niggas than him, fucking they bitches, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Doing niggas in, wasting energy doing that shit, you know what I'm saying? Instead of focusing on the boxing. See, that's why niggas got their ass whooped. See, I wish I'd have knew all that. I would have been gambling perfectly along with that shit. I'd have been like, oh, he doing what? He fucking his brother, bitch? I'd have been right against that shit. I'd have been like, oh, hell yeah. I'm betting against that nigga every time, nigga. Every time he against a hell of a opponent, against that nigga, he don't have God on his side. I like seeing niggas like that. I like observing niggas like that. You know what I'm saying? Niggas that don't have God on their side. You be like, nigga, you don't have God on your side, my nigga. Nigga, you don't have God on your side. Hey, man, hit the like button on the way up in this motherfucker, you understand me? Hit the like button, man. God bless y'all niggas. God bless y'all niggas. Yeah, you gotta hit the Cash App or you go to Bossmack Streetwear and buy something, you know what I'm talking about? Or you could, I think you could leave a super chat or some shit like that, man. Appreciate every quarter, dime, nickel, penny, nigga. Hit the like button on the way up in this motherfucker, man. Yeah, man, you see I got on the Good Dick shirt, bro, commemorating Fani. That is such a beautiful thing, man. Behold the beauty of the game, man. A bitch really sat up there and thought. A bitch really thought that she could go after the king. A bitch really thought she could go after the king. Oh, man, God bless that $50, man. Walk 1989. Bless you, nigga. Blessings. Definitely needed that, bro. Make the thing look good, too. 100. But, yeah, man. how could a bitch think that she could go after Donald Trump? Bitch, how could you go after Donald Trump and you're fucking one of your minions? Are you serious, bitch? Bitch, you cannot be serious. Bitch, you cannot be serious, bitch. Are you serious? I know Donald, when he found out about that shit, he was like, oh my God, thank God. They probably was like, Donald, Mr. Trump, Mr. President. I guess they still call it president. Man, we found out she's fucking one of her helpers. What? Yeah, she's fucking one of her helpers, man. I got his ex-wife on the line right now. You know what I'm saying? I got his wife on the line right now. Oh, shit. Yeah. Man, you know what else I heard about that bitch? Now, I don't know. I'm not 100% sure, but this might, I don't know. I thought I heard some shit. I thought I heard some shit about a bitch fucking one of Young Thug ops. You know what I'm saying? A bitch fucking one of Young Thug ops. I thought I saw that. And the nigga end up dead. And a lot of this energy is coming from that. I thought I heard that. That's gonna be a, hey man. I don't know, man. Shit getting weird. Let the Bossmack know where you tapping in from. Shout out to the chat. Man, I appreciate that. Blessings, man. Blessings. Y'all give me the 40 likes, man. Give me the 40 likes. I'm gonna say, man, yeah, let me look at some sucker shit I seen, man, that I didn't understand, man. The downfall of this man. I don't know, man. We can't never do this. This can never be done. Benzino bursts into tears. This can never be done.
Come on, man. I'm all right. I don't want my DMs filled with. I've had 9 pages knocked down, 1 million. White people think I love all people. Come on, man. All me and Eminem got to do is sit down and talk with each other. Let's sit down and talk. Let's battle. Let's do whatever. But let's at least face to face meet each other.
If that was to happen, would you give him a 5?
Fuck it, man. I'd hug him. I don't got nothing against Eminem.
Benzino wants some blood.
Got nothing against Eminem. Got nothing against Eminem. Eminem can rap, but I care about us more. I don't want to go through. I don't want to talk about it no more. I don't want. For 22 years, every time I do an interview, they ask me about Eminem. The fuck you want me to do? Come on, man. My daughter came into the industry figuring that, hey, I gotta be cool with Eminem because everybody's against my dad. You think this shit is fucking fake cool? Tears? No, man.
Drunk shit.
Ooh, we're failing as a people. I don't hate Eminem.
I don't know. It's kind of weird, man, right there. Benzino I don't know, man. He's a shell of what he used to be, man. He's a shell of himself, what he used to be, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. I held him up there to a high level of a standard or some type of shit, man. You know what I'm saying? How long the Bossmack been talking? Hour? Oh, shit. A nigga been talking for an hour. Well, let's do some game, nigga. Do some game, man. Let me see right quick, man. Let me see. Let's do some game. Let's do some game. Reader, listener, email, main. Here we go. Reader, listener, email. You want to be ready? Here we go. A nigga from Santa Rosa, California, writeth the Bossmack. He say Bossmack. I'm a moderately young nigga at 30. I've been a long time listener to the pod. I recently thought I had action on a new bitch. We hung out. We did a Netflix and Kush. I brought a fifth of Hennessy in the Kush, and it was a good night. Good vibes, I thought. However, I didn't get the fuck, and a few days later, I started going straight to voicemail. Now, about 2 weeks after that, I seen the bitch at Costco, and she told me, I asked her why she stopped fucking with me, and she told me she felt disrespected because I came through with Hennessy instead of Dulce, or at least Casamigos Anejo. So she cut me off early because she felt I was broke and disrespecting her. Have you ever experienced anything like that? Hey man, you know, you know what, man? The name of the game is cop and blow. You never know when a bitch gonna go, man. You just don't know, man. Bitches is weird. You know what I'm saying? All you can do is keep hollering at bitches and living. You know what I'm saying? And weird shit is gonna happen, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, hey, man, we living in a time where, in a way a bitch is right. You know, Hennessy, that's like, it used to be a time when Hennessy was, you know what I mean? But it's regular now. You know what I'm saying? It's still good liquor, but it's regular. You know what I'm saying? What can you do, man? Like, you just gotta go holler at another bitch, man. But these things happen, man. It's it probably was some other things to go along with that. Maybe your drip, wasn't all the way there. Maybe, your kicks wasn't new. You know what I'm saying? The other things contributing to give an overall picture. You know what I'm saying? And then, and then a bitch, and then I don't condone. You know what I'm saying? Hey, first night, coming through with, big Dulce bottle. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like, first impression, you know what I'm saying? You getting a Netflix night, so you saving money, you know what I'm saying? Really, you know what I'm saying? So, it's difficult, you know what I'm saying? Bottom line is you do the best you can, and if a bitch rejects you, you push on to the next bitch. And you know what I'm saying? And you stay within your budget. I mean, you know, hey man, stay within your budget, you know. It's fucked up. I just seen a bitch talking about if you ain't making 50 racks a month, I mean if you ain't making 50 racks a year, you don't need to even be dating and shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't even be trying to date. And, you know, there's some validity to that, but you know what I'm saying? I still feel like you can have a couple bitches, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, she was a fat bitch too when I was looking. That was a fat bitch too. She was kind of fat. So that bitch was in audacity talking like that. Hit the like button, this motherfucker. Wait a minute, let me see. Yeah. Yeah, hit the like button on and let me know where you're tapping in from, man. Find that shit, man. Cause I think that bitch was kind of. I think a bitch was kind of. Kind of chunky talking that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, bitch. Damn, I can't find that shit. I can't find that shit. Alright, I can't find shit. Damn. That was a good little, Okay, shout out to this, let me show some love to this white bitch. This YSL lawyer, man. I know y'all heard about her, man. That's what you want on a team, man. Even though, you know, I ain't gonna lie, man. White bitches, you know what I'm saying? This bitch solid though, man. This bitch solid right here. This white bitch right here. I like this bitch. And I don't know, man. It's really what you want right here, man. She's singing along with Future right there. I can't play it because, But then she's showing paperwork how she got niggas beating the case. You know what I'm saying? And she got another little, right here where she's saying some shit.
Games at the same time. That shit is weird. That shit is weird. People play gangsta and police games at the same time. That shit is weird. That shit is weird.
She said people play police and gangster games at the same time. That shit is weird. Let's see.
People play gangsta and police games at the same time. That shit is weird. That shit is weird.
Who is she talking about? It seemed like she talking about the DA though, cause like It's like the DA is playing gangster and police games at the same time because she got all the cash at the house and she only paying shit in cash, and you know what I'm saying? She hooking up her peoples to go after Donald and shit, you know what I'm saying? But damn, man, I wonder. And then I wonder if they know that the DA was fucking one of Young Thug ops. What if she was really fucking one of Young Thug ops and they know this? Huh? Man. Hit the like button on the way this motherfucker. All right, let me do another reader listener email, man. I got to do some shit, man. This is a difficult reader listener email right here. Difficult. Reader listener email. All right. How long we been on here? Hour and 20 minutes. All right. All right. A nigga from Phoenix, Arizona, writes to Bossmack. He say, Bossmack, I'm a young nigga at 23 out here working, getting it out the mud and going to school at Arizona State. I am a senior. I live in my own apartment and I get around in a Charger. I have a rotation of 2 bitches I'm dealing with recently. My cousin came out here from Milwaukee. We the same age. He came out for a few days. While he was here, I tried to plug in with a few bitches, but nothing really manifested for bro. The night before he left, I had my number 2 bitch come over, a 19-year-old snow bunny bitch. Now this bitch has really been a blessing to me. The bitch is the reason I was able to politic the Charger. Long story long, me and my bitch went to sleep. At some point in the night, my bitch got up and went to get some water. In the middle of the night, my cousin was on the couch watching YouTube videos. My bitch got the water and took a sip, and my cousin asked her if she wanted to hit the blunt in the living room. She thought about it and was gonna go in there and smoke with him, but then she realized he was sitting on the couch naked with his dick hard. She told him, I want to smoke, but your dick is out. Then she came in the room and got back into bed with me and went to sleep. The next day, my bitch got up and left like normal. About 2 or 3 hours after the bitch left, she hit me with the dick out story. My cousin was packing and was about to leave. I asked him about it. He said, my God, I thought that was your side bitch. Anyways, I was smoking last night and the bitch came in there and wanted to smoke. I was in my boxers and I looked up and she was right there. We smoked. She asked if I was hard. I said no. Then a bitch asked me could she see my dick. I said no. The bitch laughed and said she was playing and got up and went back in the room. Then he said these bitches is for everybody. I thought you knew that. And also, if shit was that bad, why didn't the bitch say anything and wake you up? Bossmack, I don't know if my cousin is fucking with the bitch or fucking with me, or if the bitch is fucking with me. What are your thoughts? You an old nigga. All right. Shout out to the chat. What's that right there, man? Top 10. Bossmack, can you do a book recommendation? One for like the top 10 books with game. Also, what you think of ex-drug addicts? You think they got more game than the average? All right, I'm gonna get to that. Cousin not lying. All right, here's my thought. Here's my thought, man. You know, the bitches are for everybody. You know what I'm saying? You know, I will always hold tight to family. You know what I'm saying? And I would not let a bitch break the brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? And as long as a bitch was of benefit to me, if she was of benefit to me, I would keep her in a rotation. If she respected me, I would keep her in a rotation. But you have to be mindful of, at any time a bitch will choose to do whatever. Now a bitch may be clever, and you know she finessed her rejection in case it blew back on her some type of way. You know, bitches is clever. I would not have no issues with my family behind a bitch. You know what I'm saying? If the bitch choose and go over there, I'ma let it be. You know what I'm saying? If a bitch choose my peoples, I'ma let it be. You know what I'm saying? I have benefited. You know, man, I never put nothing past a bitch. I just don't. You know what I'm saying? And I would prefer to let other niggas do sucker shit behind bitches before I do. You know what I'm saying? And that means that if one of my bitches choose one of my peoples, you know what I'm saying, I'ma let it be. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna have no emotions about it. And in that type of situation where your people going back to another state and your bitch is still there, there's no reason to throw a bitch away unless a bitch is disrespecting you right there now. Like, you getting disrespected now. You know what I'm saying? But if a bitch is of value, I'm keeping good relations. You know what I'm saying? I'm maintaining good relations. It's a blip. You know what I'm saying? Hey, the bitch shot her shot. You know, you lucky. You know, hey, man, you lucky yo really didn't just, you know, get his issue. Because he probably could have got his issue. You feel me? So you got to be thankful, be like, you know, hey, man, you know, bitches move. Bitch, it's you know what I'm saying? You done did what you had to do. You done went to sleep. You know what I'm saying? You done took your dick offline. You know what I'm saying? It's still energy in the house. It's real nigga energy in the house. You know what I'm saying? She go in the other room and it's real nigga energy in there. You know what I'm saying? You know, so, you know, the way I see it, man, if you don't want your bitches to get, and see, that's the thing too, man. It ain't no, you can't be, see, I like, you know what, man, I feel like You gotta expose your bitches to the elements, man. You can't hide them. You know what I'm saying? You gotta expose your bitches to the elements. If it's other elements around that could take your bitch, it just could happen. It's gonna happen anyway. It's gonna happen anyway. You know what I'm saying? So you might as well just, you know what I'm saying? You know. Hey man, you with the bitch now, you know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful thing. Hit the like button on the web in this motherfucker. If you feel blessed by this game, let the Bossmack know where you're tapping in from. It's hard and painful, man. It's hard and painful, man, with that jealousy, man. But it's still kind of along the lines of pimping, though. Like, it's still along the lines of pimping. Niggas don't be feeling that, though. Niggas be like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I like Eskimo culture. You know what I'm saying? I like Eskimo culture. You know what I'm saying? That's why I get that term, Eskimo brothers. You know what I'm saying? When a prince come into the town, you know, your people's coming in to visit. You know what I'm saying? This man has traveled. He's here. Hey, go on and get this man some pussy. You know what I'm saying? Take care of him. You know what I'm saying? I'll be fucking every other night. Go on and give him some pussy. You know what I'm saying? You know. In the morning, hey man, that shit was lit, huh? I feel you, man. God bless you, man. Safe travels back. You know what I'm saying? You know. I know niggas is like, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? But you can't hate your brother, man. You need your brother, bro. We need the fellowship, bro. You know what I'm saying? Man, today was a beautiful day, man. I must say, man, you know, took a real nice jog to the beach, man, jogging at the beach, man. It's such a blessing to be able to go and jog at the beach. I just got to thank the Most High God for just being able to do that and look at the waters. You know what I'm saying? It is a beautiful thing, man, you know. Yeah, man. It's a beautiful thing. Hit the like button on the way up in this motherfucker. You know, it's the simple shit. It's the simple things in life, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's just beautiful, you know. I just try to take it in, all the beauty. You know, when you're looking at the ocean, it's ancient and old, but it's new at the same time. You know what I'm saying? It's an old sight that's always new, like a motherfucker, man. You know? Bossmack be out there, man, vibing, man. But anyway, man, you know, I just wanted to put some game up right quick, though. Let me check a couple other things right quick. You know, I just wanted to put some game out there because, can you do a book recommendation one day for like a top 10 books with game? Also, what do you think of ex-drug addicts? Do you think they got more game than average? Hey, I know some niggas that's, yes. I feel like people that live life are gonna have a lot of game. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people that defeat demons have a lot of game. So I got one of my peoples, D Skrilla, man. I can't wait till I get D Skrilla on this motherfucker. He gonna come on this motherfucker spitting game stories like a motherfucker. And, you know, he was out there, you know, in them streets all fucking with various drugs and shit. You know what I'm saying? And he done rebounded and restructured. But I'm telling you, man, he got game like a motherfucker. All the motherfuckers like that got game, period. You know, survival specialists. You understand me? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do a book list. I'm gonna do a book list for game, man. I'm gonna sit down and think of it. I was thinking about pulling one book out tonight though, man. I was thinking about it while I was jogging. I was like, yo, I gotta pull out that Confucius. You understand me? I gotta pull out that Confucius. The Analects, nigga. The Analects. Where's that motherfucker at? I know that motherfucker over there, man. But anyway, the Bossmack got his bottle of Fiji water, you understand me? When you see me off the Fiji water, you know I'm saluting Sinful to Pete. You understand me? Rest in peace. You know what I mean? You know, that's the least I could do to acknowledge the gang that was blessed that he blessed niggas with, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Okay, we got Musings of Life. What's up with it? Ramal, Prime Time, Yasmin, Christian, and this motherfucker. And Sada TKD Houston tapping in like a motherfucker, man. Hit the like button. Show some love to the Bossmack Topsoil, man. Yeah, man. I wanna send a shout out to I want to send a shout out to Nathan Wade, man. Nathan Wade, you know what I mean, out there in Atlanta, caught up with this Fani Willis shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? I want to say shout out to Nathan Wade, man. Bro, you should have seen the bullshit was coming, man. It ain't no motherfucking way, bro. Man, that you should have been fucking this bitch while y'all was going after Donald, man. What the fuck is you doing, man? What is you doing, bro? How'd you let that shit happen, bro? That was grounds for you to stop fucking her. You should have been like, look, we cannot fuck. This motherfucker is gonna find out, bitch. Are you fucking retarded, bitch? How you even get to be a fucking district attorney if you can't understand this, bitch? Bitch. No, bitch. And then if the bitch would have fired you because you didn't want to fuck, you could have kept some of the fucking money, nigga. Man. Hit the like button on the web for this motherfucker. I just wanted to do a rant to him. Cause he in my frat. He one of my frat brothers. You know what I'm saying? That make the frat look stupid. Damn, look at this nigga right here. He didn't see that was gonna go left right there. He didn't see that. We doing what? We going after Donald. By the way, I'm 25 and she was the only girl I was with since I was 18. Damn. Oh, yeah. And then Donald got off the Trump shoes, though, nigga. And they look kind of cool, though. Man, I'm voting for Donald, man. Man, I'm voting for Donald. Some fucked up shit is gonna happen if they try to stop Donald from running.
We have a few young ladies that are up here
You're
crying. Look at you with the Trump 2024. Thank you, darling. I love you too. Wow.
Most lit president ever, nigga. Wait, hold on. Let me get that shit up there. Wait a minute. Let me fix that shit. Most lit president ever around this motherfucker. Kidding me? Oh, that shit tripping. Wait a minute.
A lot of emotion. There's a lot of emotion in this room. Thank you. Thank you.
Most lit president ever, nigga.
So the really nice thing is we have lines, and I want to thank Chase and I want to thank Alan.
Most
But
lit.
we have lines going all around the block. They're going all around this block. They've never seen anything like this one.
God bless America.
I just want to tell you, I've wanted to do this for a long time. I have some incredible people that work with me on things. And
God bless
they came
America.
Up with this, and this is something I've been talking about for 12 years, 13 years. And I think it's going to be a big success. Your influencers have been very positive.
Yeah.
They've been real influencers, and they love it, and they love what we've done.
Come on, man.
That's the real deal.
Come on, man.
That's the real deal. And we have a few young ladies that are up here.
Most lit president. Come on, man.
Look at you with the Trump 2024. Thank you, darling. I love you too. Wow. A lot of emotion.
Come on, man. Come on, man. I got a, hey, man. Hey, man, Donald, man. You know what I'm talking about? We got a, hey. Hey, man. Okay, I just saw some shit. I just saw this shit. They say, they said Andrew Tate say a bitch.
Symbols. What more? What kind of clue are you looking for?
Andrew Tate said a bitch wearing an upside down cross. He don't like it.
If those aren't the clues you need. On a very serious note, you have someone wearing an upside down cross making devil symbols at the biggest cultural event in American history.
Yeah.
Everything I said about how you...
Wait a minute. Put that shit up. Wait a minute.
You can see demons if you pay attention. Did you look at her and think that's a demon? Maybe you didn't, but after listening to this, please pay attention. She is wearing an upside down cross. The Matrix has made her famous. Nobody knows why. It's certainly not because of fucking talent. And she's making devil symbols. What more? What kind of clue are you looking for if those aren't the clues you need? On a very serious note, you have someone wearing an upside down cross making devil symbols at the biggest cultural event in American history.
Yeah.
Everything I said about how you can see demons if you pay attention. Did you look at her and think that's a demon? Maybe you didn't, but after listening to this, please pay attention. She is...
Andrew Tate tripping. Ice Spice worshiping the devil. That's how she get to the top. Hit the like button. That's how she get to the top. Hey, man, you know what, man? I heard this, what's his name? This little song, man. Hey. 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 This kind of hard though. Look, let me this slip, man. Hey, this caught me slipping, man. Wait a minute.
We hit another layer. When she speak to me, it's like she's saying prayers. I feel like
Hey, that caught me slipping right there though. I ain't gonna hold y'all. That's kind of hard from Kevin Durant right there. Niggas can't really front on that. That was kind of hard. That's valid. I think I could. Hey. That shit was valid right there. You know what I'm saying? That shit was valid. Wait a minute, what this nigga talking about? He's tripping. At the time, he's tripping. Niggas so cautious on how to sell pussy. I hate when it's so complicated to try to take advantage. He's tripping. Man, my homie say she on that devil shit. Hey, man, she done went to the top quick though, man. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't put that past nothing. Grish, baby, I appreciate that $10. Love from Florida. 100. My niggas, he's tripping. Niggas sold courses on how to sell pussy. I hate when solid participants in the skin game tries to take the moral high ground. They did it last night. LOL. Damn, what you talking about, Nika? Too cold. Hit the like button on the way up in this motherfucker. Hit the like button, man. Hit the like button. Let me see right quick. Is this some shit? Oh, shit. Let me check out some shit, right? Missing something. How the All-Star game? I didn't watch the All-Star game. How that shit? I was like, fuck the All-Star game. You know what I'm saying? I was against it. I didn't participate. Since they shitted on Chris Brown, I didn't participate in this shit. Because of Ruffles and shit. You feel me? I was like, Ruffles shitted on the homie. I ain't watching none of it. You know what I'm saying? Ruffles playing with the homie. Getting his hopes up and shit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to this bitch right here though, like, what y'all think about this? Do you think a bitch being disrespectful right there? Quando Rondo had a little picture. You know what I'm saying? I think he posted that and then she made sure that, you know, he didn't get no pussy though, like, you feel me? Like make sure you don't get no clout, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a cold thing that just because she was sitting on his lap, it will be implied that he fucked though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I wouldn't necessarily want it to be implied that I fucked. Just, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, I'm just saying. You know, is it of benefit for me? You know. OG, is Tyrese a lost cause? What did Tyrese do, man? Tyrese said something in defense of Fani or some shit like that. Didn't he? He defended Fani. He defended Fani or some shit like that. Tyrese, you know what I'm saying? You know, niggas been stopped fucking with Tyrese though. Like, you know, all the real niggas. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It been niggas been rebuked Tyrese. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, Tyrese been on some clown shit. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what niggas talking about. East Coast won. Damn, LeBron couldn't carry the load. LeBron couldn't. That's a sign what's gonna happen in the finals. That's what's gonna happen in the finals, I imagine. You know what I'm saying? Let me see right quick. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? For y'all who came in here, you know, the Bossmack got on the good dick shirt commemorating, I'm commemorating Fani Willis and, you know what I'm saying, everything going on out there in the A. You know what I'm saying? Because it's everybody is in the courtroom because of good dick. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is in the courtroom, you know what I'm saying, because of good dick and fucking. You know what I'm saying? And so I wanted to make sure that no one is lost on that. I want everybody to be focused on that, to know, you know what I'm saying, that's really what it really is, really that. You know what I'm saying? No matter how ignorant you think it is. You feel me? Yeah. Yeah. Let me see. How long have I been on this motherfucker? 53. Yeah. I think that's pretty good. Shout out to the chat. I appreciate y'all, man. You know, the Sunday night vibrations.